Morning, everyone. Welcome to the exciting section on morning. Happy New Year to everyone. Second day of January 2025, guys. We made it to a new year. Congratulations first. We have all passed through that, the 24. So 2025 very, very exciting, very, very intriguing. Very profitable, I can tell you that. It has to be very profitable, man. Because normally, the more you stay on a business, the more knowledge you gather. And knowledge is the beginning of prosperity. I can tell you that. Knowledge is the beginning of prosperity. So I want to believe everything you've learned in 2024, you'll be putting them to work, right? So most persons, perhaps they were just testing out a few small funds, right? But now this year, you're going to go all out with the knowledge you've had, with all of the experiences you've gathered. And I'm very sure you will do well. Okay. So starting off, we are going to do like what we always do. We look at the news, then we also look at technical analysis. Okay. So once again, good morning, everyone. This is Emmanuel Dogu, reaching from the beautiful city of Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is fine. I want to believe Lagos is also fine. Akure is fine. Wherever you're reaching us from Edo, from Warri, anywhere, I want to believe that area is fine. Just the second day, okay? All right, guys. So let's do a little sound check. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Sound check, sound check. Get to the chat room. Just type I can hear you. Chat room, just type I can hear you guys. So I'll share my screen right now while I'm waiting for you to that. Get chat room, let me know if you can hear. So we'll be going to First Factory. There are several websites you can check because the financial markets in terms of economic investing forest factory. You just want to check so that you can know where the volatility will be coming from and the timing of the volatility so that you can take advantage of that, in trading. We wine and dine on volatility, right? So the whining and the dining, right, in 2025 will come from volatility. It doesn't really come from trading every single hour, every single minute, or if you like, every single day. So you must not trade every single day. You can trade around when we have when you notice the market is moving, and you can know that through by looking at the charts. So you can trade around support and resistance area on the chart. So if you look at the chart, you can get to where there is demand zone and supply zone. So you can trade around those areas because that is where volatility will be coming in. That's where we know large pool of traders are waiting. Remember, I told you the other time, in fact, that was last year. Waiting is part of trading. So you can wait and wait until the market gets to support and resistance area because that is where a large pool of traders will be waiting to either buy or sell, depending on whether it's a support area or a resistance area. So, guys, okay, I think loud and clear. Thank you, Felix. There, you can hear me loud and clear. Somebody is saying it's fluctuating. Okay, it could be from your own network because others are hearing me loud and clear, right? Kolanos, you can hear me. Thank you very much, guys. We expect more persons to join us. Perhaps others are still basking and enjoying in the euphoria of the season, right? But guess what? Making money, ego, kudi, owo is part of basking and enjoying the euphoria of the season, right? Because everywhere you turn, you have to spend money. So, guys, you're in the right place. Everywhere you turn, you have to spend money. You can't take a step without spending money. All right, guys, you can hear me. Thank you very much. So, let me share my screen with you real quick. So, I'll just do this now. So, I've been able to share my screen, indicate if you can see my screen. Now, in fact, I believe this Zoom. I know you can see my screen. So, let's just move on. So, this is Forex Factory, right? This Forex Factory. Oh boy. So this is first, right? Then this is second. Second being Thursday, January 2nd, as you can see there. So the only high impact news we have for today is by 2:30 p.m. and that will be the weekly unemployment claims from the US, right? So that will just be by 2:30 p.m., right? So unemployment claim, those filing for unemployment benefits, as simple as that. So as early as second, they're already releasing it. Of course, it would be the data gathered from both last week of last week of 2024, right? Right? Because it will be spilling from last week of 2024 up to this particular Thursday, right? So that will be the data. Those filing for unemployment benefits. And of course, we know that can infuse some level of volatility into the dollar, right? So that will be by 2:30 p.m. So what do you do if you have your trade running? Don't need to be afraid. You'll just have your stop loss and take profit. If you are trading with a particular strategy like the one we teach, we trend profit maker, we teach you breakout strategy, we teach you trend trading on the trend, bouncing off the trend, we teach you moving average strategies, we teach you golden cross, the one I call guard cross, golden and dead cross. We also teach you the almighty fresh pips. Any of this strategy you are using, plus the one, let's say you are using the one I've not even mentioned. Uh-huh. Any of the strategy you are using, sir, once you place your trading that buy or sell, stay true to your strategy. Don't allow the market to push you out of your strategy. Just stay true to it. Put your surplus and your take profit. And I'm very sure you start building confidence on that strategy. Even when there is news, the news might just push it straight to go and hit your take profit as case may be. Okay, so that's the high impact news we have for today. Also, 345, we have a medium impact news. That would be on PMI. That will be on PMI. Then, of course, today being Thursday, we have a crude oil inventory also. That will be by 5 p.m. So, guys, so I'll just move straight to my charts without wasting much time so that we can look at the technical analysis side of things. Now, you are not really a trader until you know how to analyze the, the market technically. I mean, you know how to look at the charts and tell from the chart. You know, the chart is the truth of the market. The chart is like the word. The chart is the truth of the market. In the same way, you cannot see the market physically, but you can see the charts. You can see the chart. So just looking at the chart, you can tell if volatility push up or if the volatility is pushing downward. We only that so that the market is. You want to write it down if it's sounding new to you. The things we look at for to know if the market is gaining momentum or if the market is losing momentum. Sir, if the market is gaining momentum and that momentum is to the upside, what do you do? So I've just asked one random question. So let me get the answer in the chat too. The market is gaining momentum. I know that the momentum is to the upside. What do you do, sir? So much get to the chat room. Let me know. Let me engage you this morning. A little pause there. So get to the chat room. Okay, fine, fine. I can see you there. So what if the market is losing? Hey, the market is losing momentum to the upside. What do you do? Upside. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Real quick. Get to the chat room. Let me know. The market is losing momentum. Are you on a buy trade? Market is losing momentum to the upside. No, 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 no. You didn't understand. I said you're on a buy trade, right? The upside. What do you do? Okay, the first one said we should go short. So that means you already have a buy trade and you want to go short on that trade. Okay, fine. Now the next person said we should wait. So the market is losing momentum to the upside. You can see it clearly. Market is losing momentum, but you're already on a buy trade. What should you do? Who else again? Who else is coming to the rescue? Come to the rescue, please. I need more answers here. Cut the loss. No, 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 no. You don't understand me. You are on a buy trade, right? Profit, but is losing momentum. Us. No, no, plus. You put surplus immediately of trade. See me? Okay, real quick. Let me just change my internet connection here. You guys, can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? So I was saying you're on a buy trade, and then that buy trade is on profit, and suddenly you notice from the chart analysis the market is now losing momentum. The market is losing momentum to the upside. Okay, okay. Mr. Victor, you say you cannot hear me. Okay, the network is not clear. Please, if you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me, please. Okay, real quick, I've been able to share my screen right now. Guys, check if you can see my screen. So I've been able to share my screen right now. Check if you can see my screen real quick. Can you see my screen right now? Mr. Kenny, can you see my screen? Check again. Okay, I appreciate the response here this morning. The numbers are growing. Call your friends and families. You can call your neighbors too. If your neighbors is making money in 2025, I think the one that you're making will be safer, okay? Uh, if you're if if your neighbors are poor and you're the only one making money, that your money is not too safe. Oh. So you can equally call your neighbor, come and join this morning market analysis. So guys, I appreciate the response here this morning. You can see my screen. You can see my screen. I can see it now. Yes, you can hear me. Very fine, very fine. So real quick, I think I asked a question, but let me just move forward. I think this is where we were the last time. The market was trending up. After that, on USA index, the market went into what we call a range. So you should be able to know when the market is on the trend. You should be able to know when the market is now ranging, right? Then market broke out of the trend rather to the upside. You can see it broke out with this long big move to the upside. Then afterwards, we got this high, we broke that high. So the market is actually trending upwards, you can see. See now, we got this high, we got this high, we got this low. The market was inside this high and this low internal structure. So all of these are internal structure. So this was a high. So please, I'm analyzing USD index right now. So we broke this, as you can see, to the upside. We did something like this. Uh-oh. So we're inside this high and this low until finally we broke this high to form a new high. So this USD index is actually on an upward trend. As you can see, this is H1 time frame, right? So an upward trend here, what does it mean? It means the dollar is strong, right? So the information you just want to get from analyzing USD index is to know whether the dollar is strong or the dollar is weak. And trading is anchored on these 2 points. Trading is anchored on these 2 points, whether the dollar is strong or the dollar is what? Is weak. Just like they say, on these 2 laws, hang the prof. What am I saying? so, so, uh, so, you just want to know whether the dollar is strong or the dollar is weak. From what we can see, sir, can you tell if the dollar is strong? Yes, we can tell. Remember, I was teaching you the market is gaining momentum, market is losing momentum. So how do you know whether it's gaining momentum and losing momentum is from what I'm doing. So once the market is able to break above a previous high, that's a sign of it's gaining momentum, right? So if it's gaining momentum and you're on the buy trade, what should you do? Be on the buy, be on the buy. But if it's losing momentum, it failed to trade above the high, previous high, and started going down, there's losing momentum, right? So that was the question I asked you. So let me give you the answer to that question. If market failed to break, to trade above the previous high, okay, fine, fine, fine. Oh, fine. I like this your answer, Mr. Felix. You said set a trailing stop. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I like this answer. So the market is you're on a profit on a buy trade, and suddenly you notice the market is losing momentum. How do you know that the market is losing momentum? It's what I'm showing you. It has failed to trade above the previous high. It's now going lower. So what do you do in such case? You can set the trailing stop there, or you can protect your profit, right? So you should be able to protect the profit you have seen. The market may just want to play dribble you a little bit, come down a little bit, and then go up again. But then, or it may just be failing completely in the momentum to the upside. So your trailing stop should be able to help you. Or you protect your profit by adjusting your stop loss from the risk zone into the profit zone. I want to believe you can do that. You can always adjust your stop loss from the risk zone to the profit zone. So, sir, from what we have seen right here, we can tell that there is some level of momentum in the dollar, right? So if you go to an instrument like Euro USD, we should start seeing those momentum, right? Instrument like Euro USD, GP USD, USD currency pair. So you should start seeing some level of those momentum. So look here carefully. So this is Euro USD on the H4 time frame. This Euro USD on the H4 time frame, right? So we can see that this instrument started falling this way, as you can see, breaking structures to the downside. But if we were to analyze what is happening right now and the immediate market structure and, of course, price action. So you can see that this market has been respecting these lows. You can see it has been respecting this low. So what I'll do is I will just try to paint that low. The market has been respecting this low. You can see here. So it means now there are 2 things we can learn from this. No, number one, the market has been respecting this low, meaning that there is a very strong level of support here. And that is what we call demand zone, right? A very strong level of support. That's one. Then two. Now, remember, the market tested this level several times. Those number of times, right, are coefficients of the amount of strength that the market has to the downside. That one a big grammar. So those number of times, for example, see, tested it 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5. So 5 times that you keep testing it. So that means Before now, there's already pressure to the downside, as you can see, right? There's pressure to the downside. Now, actually, for those that are doing swing trading means you have a sell trade. That sell trade has been on for a long time, right? When you see such thing like this, it means there is still momentum to the downside, right? So the market is only facing a little support, right, to break through, or if you like, a little resistance, right, to break through. But in this case, it's called a support, right? So the market is facing that particular support. Now, that's for those that are doing swing trading, right? So remember, the analysis we do is to tell you when you should enter a trade, when you should hold a trade, and of course, what to do if you're having profitable trade, what to do if you're having losing trades. So our analysis covers everything. Number one, it also covers for swing trading and of course for day trading. Right now I know majority of traders, 90% of traders I have right now in this room, we are day traders. That means we want to hold our trade for just a day. We want to place a trade, and in the next 15 minutes, we want to quickly close the trade in profit. Right. That's it now. If you place a trade and the trade is in profit, it's to close it up, especially when it has reached an area where you have to close it. Now, but from what I'm doing on Euro USD, I'm seeing another level, right? So most times, once you grab your chart, you're doing analysis on the chart, you want to quickly draw all of this so that it makes the job easier and better. This is how to make 2025 a beautiful year as a trader. You grab your chart, let's say you're using a laptop, even a phone, right? You can draw all of this in. So, sir, you can see what I'm drawing right here. It makes the job look easier. You can tell that the market have tested this level 2 times. You can tell that it have tested this area of interest 1, 2 times. No, 1, 2, 3 times. So that means if the market continuing inside here, we're already on the range, right? Range waiting for a breakout. Range waiting for a breakout. Just like there was already one range here. If you watch carefully, if you watch closely, there was already one range here, and the market broke out of that range, guys. So there was already one range here, right? See the range. So this is actually a range, right? From here to here, and the market broke to the downside. In the same way, this is also a range, right? So the market is testing this level of support, right? So of course, this level of support is a very strong level. It has what it takes to push market to the upside. Right now, this is for day traders. For day traders, you don't want to take a sell on a support, especially when even if you move to a daily time frame. So once in a while, you just want to check this higher time frame. As you can see, even on a daily time frame, sir, this level is still a support. Then you may want to come to a conclusion. It's actually a demand zone. If this level is showing on the daily time frame, sir, it means it's actually a strong level, right? So as a day trader, somebody that have just 500K in his account, or let's say you have 1 million in your account, or anything less than that, as a day trader side, a small money trader, as a retail trader, as we normally call it, when you see a support like that, you stay away from your sales. You stay away from the sales. You don't want to sell. You want to look out for opportunities to buy, right? But remember, I said for a swing trader that has been on a sell for long, you may just want to still wait, okay, to see whether the level will be broken. Now, I'll drop down to a 15 minutes time frame, right? Okay, 30 minutes time frame there. So you can see the level is holding, right? So as it's holding, gradually we are seeing the market started shifting to the upside. The market formed this high, and of course, it broke the high to form a new high, as you can see. So we are already seeing some upward momentum pattern in place because we have done what we call a change of character here. The market have traded above the previous high. So you may want to start looking out for your buy opportunities, right? Your buy opportunity. That's for a swing trader, that's for a day trader. Why? The market is already showing us some signal here, right? Some signal for a buy, right? Now, if you watch closely, these two candlesticks, they are from candlestick mat, they are tweezer bottom, right? tweezer bottom. If you join these two candlesticks together, you notice it is actually a pin bar. So if you join a bearish candlestick with a bullish candlestick together, it's already showing you like a hammer, right? Like a hammer shape. And that is happening on a support, right? On a support. So the joy of this kind of analysis is that if you enter buys anywhere around there, your stop loss have to be this close, because once this level is taken out, sir, we are going down. The market is going down. Now we are not going down in 2025, but the market is going down. Okay. So once this low is taken out, sir, so remember this low is a double bottom, right? So two things you may want to do. Number one, you may want to stay out of the market and see if the market will break this low so that you can continue a sell. Otherwise, look out for opportunities to buy. Opportunities to buy is for the market to retrace back again inside this area. So opportunities to buy is to wait for the market to retrace back again inside this area. So let me paint this area for you inside this area. Once the market retraces back again inside this area, then you may want to do a buy with your stop loss just here. Once this too low is taken out, sir, the market is going down. Now that's for Euro USD. Let's look at what GPUSD is doing. Real quick, GPUSD is pretty much the same movement Euro USD. Let's look at it. So this is GPUSD real quick. Somebody have pointed out gold. So let's just do GPUSD, Euro USD, then we jump to gold right here. So GPUSD also have tested a major level of support here, as you can see. Remember that Trump effect, right? That Trump effect is still on the dollar. It's still on the dollar. That strong momentum of somebody that is in charge. So GPUSD also on the H4 time frame, GPUSD have tested this level of support several times. And if you watch carefully, that level of support is somewhere around 2,500, right? So around 2,500, GPUSD has been testing a support there. This 2,500. So GPUSD have been testing the level of support, right? Now, if this 2,500 is broken, then the market will most likely move to the downside, as you can see. So it's quite a delicate situation here. One thing you can do is to start trading around this 2,500 level. So if the market comes again to this 2,500 level, you do a buy, it goes up, you take your profit, it comes back again. So let's drop down to a 15 minutes time frame. Let's see what it looks like there. So identify these levels, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So it simply means it is almost guaranteed that if the market comes back again into this area, sir, you should be doing a buy. You should be doing a buy, because that is what exactly has been happening here. It came inside this area, you buy, it goes up. It moves inside this area, you buy, it goes up. Move inside this area, you buy again, goes up. Yeah, buy, yeah, buy. Why? It's around the 2,500 area, right? So 2505, 25,010, around that area, it's a very strong support, as you can see. So if the market comes around this area again, one should be doing a buy, not a sell, right? Because you cannot be selling on a support, as you can see there. So right now, what should you do? If you take a buy right now, um, the selling pressure is far stronger than the buying pressure right now, right? So the buying pressure is only strong or very strong or at its peak in this local price action. that we are seeing on the chart, the buying pressure is only at its peak when it moves down around this shaded portion. So this shaded portion is somewhere from 2,500 up until like 10, 15 pips above that 2,500 level. So let me point it out for you. From 2,500 level to from 2,500 to 2,504, 2,510, right? So as you can see, all of this area, even up to 2,515, right? So any of this area the market gets to, it means in this local price action, the buying pressure is strong. So you may want to do a buy there and of course make 10, 15, 20 pips from it there. But to buy here right now at this 1.2528 is a no, 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 right? It's a no, no for a day trader, okay? For a day trader. We are not seeing enough reasons for a buy, but we have enough reasons for a sell. So we have enough reasons for a sell, right? We have enough reasons for a sell. Reasons for a sell could be if this market trade up inside this area, sir, I'll be doing a sell around this area. There are several areas where I would like to do a sell because the momentum is still more on the downside. And the momentum is still more on the downside. If you look at this chart on the H4 time frame, the momentum is largely on the downside. We are just having all of this as internal structures, right? The momentum is still on the downside. So if the market retraces up a little bit, that means offering premium prices. Those will be a very important time to enter a buy trade. So let me show you. If the market retraces up to anywhere around 2,600, can it move up to 2,600 today? Of course, it can. The GPUSD can do up to 150 pips, 100 pips, right? So if it retraces up inside this area, these important areas, so this particular area I just pointed out now, this is actually around my 2,600 area, right? So 2,600 is somewhere around here. 2600. So 2,600 is somewhere around there. All this area now, even if this thing did not happen today, sir, if by tomorrow being Friday, you see it around this area, that will be where I'll be taking my sales from, right? So, but for today, it can actually move up to this particular one, and this particular one. So this one is almost half of it. That is 2,560. Around this area is an area actually 2525 something 2559 2560. So around this area, so it's another area. So these are areas that you may just want to wait for the so that you can um, set trap for the market. Remember, to be a profitable trader in 2025, you want to hunt the market. So this is how you hunt the market. You don't chase the market. So you wait and see the direction the market will move to. Remember, if the price fall again inside this my 2505 to 25010, then I want to take a very short buy, okay? Because it's almost guaranteed that it will bounce off of there. But of course, you know your stop loss have to be just below this shaded portion. So if you're confused about it, you may want to take a screenshot right now from the screen so that you can go back to it and check again when this thing start playing out. So we have done GBUSD, Euro USD, guys. Let's do which one again? Which instrument do you suggest? Let me check the chat room. Someone have already suggested gold, right? So let's look at gold right now real quick. Okay, US 100, US 2000. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Real quick. I appreciate your response. Okay, Obasanjo, you are trading GBJPY. And I love to see traders that are bold enough to trade GBJPY because that instrument is it's a very wonderful instrument that you just have to have enough funds, right? Because when it moves, okay, two persons. So, are you guys in the same WhatsApp group? One, Obasanjo and Oga Victor. All right, all right. So this is good right here. So we'll also analyze GBJPY, okay? So this is gold right here. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is trading around 26.33, right? 2,633 ounce per dollar per ounce of gold there. That's with the price is trading right now at the international market. So let's look at how we can trade this on our screen right now. Remember, we trade the prices. Come on, guys. This is the best way to trade, guys. Just trade the price and you make money for yourself. You understand the momentum, and of course. So let me start from H4 time frame. H4 time frame. What is this in telling us from the H4 time frame? It's a very delicate one. Now, let me start my analysis from here without wasting much of your time. We saw this instrument started falling from here, right? Of course, we cannot deny that one. So this fall is actually a downward trend, right? This fall is actually a downward trend. Then suddenly the market went into a range. Let me show you the range. So the market went into a range. Is it actually a range? Let's go and see. So the market observed this level of support, right? It broke it and started observing it, observe it, observe it. So the market is observing this level of resistance right now. That is local support turn, resistance there. But you notice carefully, the market gave us this high. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to tell you where the momentum is right now. So by just looking at the market structure, right? So the market gave us this high, gave us this low, and guess what happened? It traded above the previous high to form a new high, right? So that's momentum shifting to the upside. Remember, we had momentum to the downside from here, right? That's momentum shifting to the upside. Then it gave us this high, it retraced again, right? And the next time it traded above that previous high to form a new high. But guess what happened the next one? It violated this low, its own low that it created. It violated it, right? That's pressure to the downside. So the pressure is almost 50-50, as you can see right here. So the pressure is almost 50-50. So if pressure is 50-50, what can we do? We look out for area of interest. So what do I mean by that? So this area is an area of interest. So this area is an area where we look forward for the instrument gold to form a reversal. I mean, to retrace from there. So I'll drop down now to 15 minutes time frame. So only what I can do right here, I'll wait for either a breakout or the market to show me signs of heavy retracement from there. Remember, on this 15 minutes time frame, we are clearly seeing the tenets of an upward trend, as you can see, right? Tenets of an upward trend. So the market is trending upward on this 15 minutes time frame, right? Market is trending upward. Structure analysis and also a top-down analysis, because I'm going through the time frames, looking at what different categories of traders are saying, so that I will be right. I should be right, not just only one time frame. So those are using 15 minutes time frame. They will just be looking at all of this upward trend, so they'll be placing buys here, right? But buying right here is buying at a very strong resistance, right? Buying at a very strong resistance. Instead of you to do a buy there, those that are very knowledgeable will wait for a discount price for the market to fall again a little bit before they can buy. Why? The market is on an upward trend on the 15 minutes time frame. But for we now that have the knowledge of the higher time frame, right? The higher time frame is showing us that this area, the price is an area where the market has almost 70% chances of turning to the downside. So the market has almost 70% chances of turning to the downside from here, from the higher time frame. So what do? We'll wait and see if the market will actually turn to the downside. So we'll just do our waiting game will be on here, right? to wait. So that waiting is actually if the market start pushing to the downside, one may want to enter a sell. But the best for a conservative trader, the guy that wants to be very sure. So this low have to be taken out. This low have to be taken out before you may want to. But for those that are the early bets, right? Once the market start breaking below this low, you may want to start entering yourselves. But for those that will say, Emmanuel, I want to be very sure, the market should trade below this low because that low actually will serve as a support, right? So the market should break the second level of support without going into analysis paralysis. To make it very simple for you, once the market breaks this low right here, start taking yourselves, right? So because I'm looking out for the market to go, so otherwise it just break upward. So while waiting, if the market breaks upward, fine and good. We are not in the trade, so we're not having any negative trade. So that's for instrument gold. Long story short, we are not entering a buy right now because the market is actually rocking this resistance. It's a very strong resistance. So are we doing sell either way? We're not doing sell. We are waiting to see if the market can break this level or break this other level. Okay. So that's what we're waiting for. So let me do that GBPJPY popular demand there. GBPJPY popular demand there. Quick. That instrument is crazy. Once you can catch it, you just have to catch this instrument. Once you catch it, man, it's good. So GBPJPY real quick. So this GBPJPY real quick here. What can we see? What can we deduce from this movement? So please, after this one, I'll just go straight to the index. Okay, let's do a little of the index. So GBPJPY is on an upward trend, but if guess what happened here, it had to go through this level of resistance, right? So GBPJPY is on an upward trend, as you can see. A beautiful upward trend. Now it's actually got to this particular level, right? Now, in trading, you just have to identify this level and wait for it to get to that level again, right? For example, once this market establishes this level and is trying to go up towards this area. So around this area, you start looking out for your sell opportunities. It's exactly what I analyze right now of good. So, sir, if you look out for sell opportunities right here, do you think you'd have seen any sell opportunity, especially on the lower time frame? Even if it means to enter, even if it means to enter after this hammer candlestick here, right? I mean, on this big bearish candlestick, that's still enough movement to the downside. You can see. Over 200 pips to the downside. All right. So now this is the low responsible for creating that high. Remember, these two highs are relatively equal highs, right? So this is the low responsible. This is the low responsible for creating that high. So that low is actually a strong low, right? Now, but did this low broke this high? Almost did, right? Now, but for what I'm saying right there, this level is a very strong level of support, right? The level is a very strong level. So on this strong level of support, I'll be looking out for buy opportunities, right? So these are areas where I'll be looking out for buy opportunities. So that's one. Then this is two. This is another area I'm looking out for buy opportunities, right? Remember, we are still rocking this upward trend, right? So this is the low that broke this high. This low did not actually break this high. So this low is actually a stronger low compared to this low. So, but from this particular level, I'll be looking out for buy opportunities. So right now, I will not sell. I will not do any selling. Selling can only come when this level is broken, right? So I'll not do any selling. I'll be looking out for the reaction of the price around this level. So on H1 time frame, so this is now in detail, right? Giving me more detail. On this particular level, I'll be looking out for the reaction of price. So you can see the market give us one reaction here, and that reaction is actually this particular candlestick that gave us a bullish engulfing. From there, move up. It's falling back right inside this area. So I'll be looking out for the market reaction, actually a bullish candlestick here, so that one can start considering the buys around that area. So if he sell, I will not sell. I'll be looking out for buy conditions, right? Buy condition. Why? Because look here, sir. This is a very strong upward movement, right? So we are hoping to go even higher, right? Well, remember the market has created these relatively equal highs, right? So the market will be looking forward to tap the liquidity around this relatively equal high. So I'll be looking out for buy opportunities. Those buy opportunities will be around this area I've shaded, right? So I will not buy immediately right now. Inside this area, if I see a bullish engulfing, I will buy. Or even inside this area, a bullish engulfing also, I will buy. So if you have a question, drop them so that I can take them. Okay, you keep dropping this your USJPY. You want us to analyze the JNPY. Okay. So let's look at US 100 after US 100. Maybe if we have time, we can come back to your JPY and of course oil. Right. So you have dropped oil and I've seen it. But let's do that US 100. That US 100, they have dropped since. So US 100 really quick right now. So guys, this is US 100 right here. So on the H4 time frame, as you can see. So let's zoom out and see what's happening. Hmm? So this market on the H4 time frame, this level is a strong level of support. As you can see, it's a very strong level of support. As you can see there. Now the price dipped inside that area, right? Gap up from that area, cover up the gap and zoom off again to create this level of resistance, as you can see. So the market came back into that area to test it again and gap off from that area. So this is a very fantastic area that I would like to be looking at for my buy opportunity. For those of you that have never traded OIB, US 100 before, it's a very good opportunity that you can make money in the early days of 2025. Uh-huh. So I'll be looking out for this instrument to do something like this again, to go and test this level again. So this is my own forecast for US 100. Even though it may not go smooth like that, right? My own forecast is for it to do something like this. It will have some level of turbulence around this area. That that turbulence may bring it back again to offer a second opportunity for those that are interested. Then from there, I'm looking at for you to do something like this. Right? As you can see my screen. Now, if you're taking a buy trade anywhere around here, it's almost set for a buy because it gap up. Let me zoom in. It gap up, right? And cover up the gap. Come on, it has covered the gap already. So if you're taking your buy trade around here, your stop loss has to be below this low or even under this low, right? For those trading US 100, this analysis is done on the H4 time frame. Very fantastic analysis. very beautiful one that I would want to take a buy trade almost immediately right now. So for those trading US 100, you have small money in your capital, guys, call your account officer. You can call me right now. I'll send you the account number, company account number. You do your funding. You send the proof of payment to your account officer, or you send to me. You fund your account, and first you trade this instrument. So let me drop down to 15 minutes time frame. Let's see how it looks like there. So you can see that the market had already traded below this particular level. Now it's actually almost taking that level as a support. So from this level, my focus is for it to zoom. I'm expecting this market to zoom out from to push from this level higher, right? Uh, but if you look at this particular one, mm, we are seeing more detail right here. So that's why the time frames are for detail about what the market is doing. So this is a low, this is a high, right? This is a low. So this high has not been taken out. So for more detailed analysis, this high has to be taken out, right? Now, but for more aggressive entry, the buyers can come in because this is already a support, right? So for conservative trader, you may want to still be want to be more gather more assurance that the market is going up. It's wait for it to trade above this high. But for those aggressive ones like myself, the market is already on this support. This is a support, right? Right. The market broke through it, came back to test it again. So this is a retesting of the support.